Hey, my name is PolishLynx, welcome to Sunrider Liberation Day Return! And basically we've got the first ending, if we have a look at this, which was called Our Happy Ending, our greatest adventure yet. As I said, I sneaked a peek on how to get other endings, and Ava has two endings. So we are going to get that second ending right now. And okay, I don't know yet if it's possible to skip, so let's have a look if it's possible to skip. If I click this, oh, it's not really options. Alright, welcome back after a second, after a bit of clicking. In this moment, we can't confront the other Kato sheets, because that would lead to the ending we've already got. So we use a saga to kill Shigara for us. I don't like that, but we have to choose this. Understood. Cool. Do you have blank, Captain? Yeah, first we're going to have to send an FTL message to Fontana, and then we swap you out for this universe cloth when the battle begins, put you inside the Bianca instead, and then you can let Atsaga pass this time, and she'll take care of the Liberty for us. Then let's go! The two of them climbed out of the service tunnel and dropped down near the captain's office. A spare pair of marines stood in front. Figure out a way to get them out of here. Alright, that's the same thing actually, so... Okay, we called him, told a bit of bad things about him, and had to call him again. Then the Marines appeared again, and we took them down, or actually one of them. They ran out of the... Okay. Alright, still T minus 44 hours, 1 second, 8 hours until the mindstream. Alrighty, they ran out the hallway and made a beeline back to into the maintenance tunnels. Okay, we took care of the transmission. Now all we've got to do is put Shigara out of commission. We need to get Claude in the Bianca for the coming battle. Any ideas how we're going to do that? Meh, I'm sure I could figure out something. The Claude of this timeline has still chosen to play the role of the Buffon Doctor. Once I take off on the Bianca, I don't think she'll do anything drastic like rewind time. Drop me off at the hangar. I'll hide inside the Bianca until the sortie order comes. Alright, security is still on high alert. Be careful. Roger! They crawled through the tunnels once more and made their way down to deck 2. Shields poked his head out from the maintenance gate and checked that the coast was clear. Alright, let's go. They descended on the catwalk and ran towards the Bianca. Shields got now that Claude was going to be stuck inside the Bianca. The remainder of this mission would now be entirely in his hands. There will be no more second chances from this point on. Claude, we're counting on you. Just as he finished these thoughts, the alarm rang overhead. Warning! Intruder detected! Shit. Shields covered his eyes as a spotlight fell on their position. The Marines patrolling the floor of the hangar rushed up the catwalk. Come on, let's go. Move! Claude, isn't there anything you can do? Sir Captain, but you know the rules. He drew his pistol. The Marines split into two groups in an effort to surround them. One group rushed forward across an elevating bridge used to load pilots onto the riders, while the other group continued on the catwalk running along the wall of the hangar. Just then, Ava grabbed hold of him and threw him to the ground. Sorry. Would... Doctor, use this chance to escape! Understood! She tore the pistol from his grasp and held it to his hand. I've captured the imposter! Claude sprinted towards the nearest maintenance shaft. Unfortunately, she realized too late that the shaft was actually nothing more than an oversized air duct. She grabbed a nearby blowtorch and burned the vent open and tried to squeeze herself in. Unfortunately, she proved too top-heavy to fit through the gate. I can feel it, Captain! Suck your boobs in, you idiot! Shields looked in panic as Marines surrounded their position. I knew I took a gun and a diet. Claude squeezed her boobs flat and managed to wiggle through the gate. Is it possible? She vanished into darkness as she crawled deeper into the air shaft. Ava led Shields down the catwalk and to the floor of the hangar at gunpoint. Shh! Don't worry, we'll just have to count on Claude pulling through. The Marines handcuffed Shields as Ava turned him in. A familiar face walked into the hangar. End of the line, prototype! Commander, you damn well have a good explanation as to what you were doing with him and how he escaped the brig. Captain! Despite her cool exterior, Shields knew that Ava was currently racking her brain for a logical explanation for her actions. Before she could think of one, more bad news appeared. Someone used the commander's secret credential to unlock the imposter cell. That bitch. Of course. I'm not accusing the commander of setting the prisoner free, but... Captain, the chief speaks the truth. Shit, so she couldn't think of anything. It was I who said the Kite is free. In fact, I believe these words are the truth, and it is the chief engineer who is the true spy. Yes. You must revoke her credentials and detain her, or else she may very well disable the entire ship right now. I know what you're to pull here, prototype, but to think you've actually managed to turn my own executive officer against me. Commander, you are effectively relieved of your rank and your duties. You are to be confined for the duration of this operation. Take both of them in, boys. Shit. I've got to do something drastic. Alright, admit it. I really am a prototype. You've got me. But I'm willing to talk. I know everything you're planning. You'll need my help to win this battle. Oh. We'll see about that. With that, a marine shot him with a stun round. Ow. Shield's sword faded to white as 50,000 volts of alternating currents coursed through his muscles, sending him tumbling to the ground. The pair of marines escorting him dropped Shields to the floor upon arriving at the front of the bridge, making him tumble flat on his face. He looked up to see. I see you finally regained consciousness! Kite Shields. Once again he faced himself, his greatest nemesis. Shields tried to throw himself at his past self, but found that he was completely bound at the foot and wrists. He only struggled in futility against the captor. You son of a bitch. He's an idiot. He's really an idiot. I see you've in turn turned my exo against me. Shields looked around to see Ava standing beside him, now in handcuffs as well. Captain, you're making a mistake. That's still the real Kite Shields in front of you. You still have one last chance to stop the terrorist plot. I implore you to take it. Commander, no, ex-commander. After all being true, you disobeyed my orders, swore behind my back. We're true. To think I once called you my friend. Wow. Shit, he's completely lost his mind. Just what kind of lies have she gonna be, that little piece of crap, been feeding him in the past couple of hours? For all intents and purposes, he's falling completely under the prototype's control. There's no hope for ever convincing him now. Shh! Captain, you are blind. The Kite Shield struggling on the floor now is a far better captain than you are! He has worked for the past 2 days to thwart the prototype's plot, while you have done nothing but play according to their script. You must come to your senses. This is your final chance. Enough! I will not be questioning my own bridge. Burning embers glowed inside the other's Shield's eyes. Just like when... damn, the entire galaxy is protecting that little piece of crap. She was there for me when? She weren't there for you, never. She was never there for you, man. Sweat dripped down Shield's face as he heard his past self rave in madness. He closed his eyes. This was the me of the past. A fool. A dangerous fool. Just then he heard Ikari's voice on the comm. Asaka's gone berserk! Yes. Oh, Captain, what are we supposed to do? Are we actually gonna shoot her down? The battle has already begun. Oh, has Claude got in position? Was our plan a success? Captain, your orders! Charge the Sunrider unities! Lock on the blackjack! Shit, don't do it, you fucking idiot. Shields! Watch me, Captain! One day you're going to realize he was right! Trust in a Saga, she's right! Claude, use the grav gun to stop Saga! Yeah, sorry, Captain, but I'm afraid your other version managed to outmaneuver you! Claude's face appeared on the main monitor. I won't be listening to your orders anymore. She sighed in relief. Claude, you made it. Of course, fooling Commander herself was a piece of cake! Now, this is my pivotal moment! Yes! What's your order? It's too late for second thoughts now. Getting Saga to kill Shigara or us really is the only option. Let us Saga through and let her destroy the Liberty. Alright, if that's your choice. What? You! The other shields grabbed him by the scruffs of the throat and lifted shields off his feet. For a moment they faced off against each other in front of the bridge, their backs illuminated by the giant main monitor, man to man. Shields gritted his teeth. This would be where he would finally defeat his past self and rewrite the future. He would dirty his hands in the process, but murdering this little piece of crap and turn Asaga into her murderer. Well, that's that's really a bad thing, turning Asaga into a murderer. I don't like that at all. The other thing I don't really care. But you know, it was a small price to pay. The security of the entire galaxy hinged on this moment. Fire on! At that moment, Ava broke free of the Marines and headbutted the other shield's guard. Hold your fire! The captain's gone insane! As an executive officer, I'm taking command! Silence, you little baby! I'm the ship's command! A Captain Corporal and enemy spy! You are no longer worthy of the ship! Whatever lies the chiefs fed you, you must snap out of it! No, at this rate, Chicago! The Marines could only dart their eyes from the captain and the commander of the ship, as the complete loss as to whose order to obey, as the two of them struggled on the floor. What? The blackjack sailed past the Bianca, the path now altered. Here? Captain, what the hell's going on? Asaka's putting way too much stress on the blackjack's engines. It's like she's gone insane. At this rate. Suddenly, two of the blackjack's tail thrusters exploded. Somehow, Asaga managed to maintain blackjack's course, sending its plane towards the Liberty. What? No. Her eyes down on shields. From this point on, he had no idea how events were going to unfold himself. Just what was going on. Shigara, we're both going to die. Together! What? Shields' blood went up cold. No. This isn't what I thought would happen. Captain, I've done it. I love you. This is for the best. Now everyone will be safe. Shield collapsed to his knees as the blackjack collided in the Liberty, vaporizing both riders in a massive fireball. No. Asaga. The Marines finally snapped out of their confusion and rushed to detain Shields and Ava, but it was already too late. The timeline had already been rewritten. A time paradox now triggered. The entire universe collapsed. Shields looked at the twisted debris of the blackjack on the main screen as the world faded to white. I didn't mean to kill you too. Sorry. But the galaxy is saved now. You saved everyone. Even though you had no idea. In the end, he had decided he would sacrifice the lives of his family to fulfill his mission. And this was the logical outcome of that decision. He would simply have to live with the knowledge that he had sent Asaga and Shigara about who he doesn't really care, because only Asaga is worth caring, in my opinion. Actually, it's Asaga that I care about, Shigara not at all, to their deaths. And yes, I won't change my mind, after all. Shields hung his head and closed his eyes as he faded into nothingness. This is the end, it's finally over. This is the price we paid for peace. Well, yeah, that's how it ended. I wouldn't say that's the normal ending, because, well, that's how it's called actually, I think. At least that's how it's written in over the guide, but it's totally not a normal ending. I would call it a bad ending after all. Asaga's death is not something I can accept actually. I don't know if there will be anything after all, after the credits, because previously there was a scene, but you know, because we got the happy end, so there should be a scene, but after normal ends, I have no idea if there will be. Let's wait a bit. Yes, there is something. Stood in front of Asaga's grave. While a more grand memorial was constructed back at Ruvia Prime, the two of them had decided to make a small shrine of their own, beside the resting places of their families. Shields knelt down and placed a package of the spiciest curry he could find on the planet in front of Asaga's altar. Asaga, it's been 2 years since we liberated Sierra. Everything happened the way you said. Shiga really was a spy. I should have listened to you sooner. If I had done that, then you would still be alive today. The universe which emerged from Shield's mission through time, Shields had chosen to believe Ava's suspicions that Shigar was a prototype. While they worked together toward the prototype's plan to commit a mass assassination after the battle, Asaga had endeavored to stop Shigar on her own. In the end, Asaga collided the Blackjack and the Liberty during the battle, killing both of them. Thanks to Shield's warning Fontana about the virus prior to the battle, the combined fleet and the allied Pact fleet then managed to defeat the Nightmare Ascendant, upon which the remaining Pact loyalist forces unconditionally surrendered. Newly instated Venture as Fontana declared his intent to sign a peace treaty with the Solar Alliance, wherein Pact gave up all the military claim to the Neutral Ring, bringing an end to the war. Ultimately, they lived in a mostly happy future, where the billions of lives which would have been lost had the massacre took place were spared. However, the guilt of sending Asaga to kill Shigara would weigh on Shield's heart for the rest of his life. In the end, I used Asaga to murder her best friends, who in turn was simply being mind-controlled by the prototypes. Neither of them deserved their fates. This peace was won with their blood. As he stared at Asaga's tombstone, Shields wished with all his heart that it had been his blood which had paid for the victory. In the end, his heart was ravaged with regret. I should have been the one to die. It was my responsibility. I was a coward. I sent my parents to die, when preventing the massacre was my mission, not Asaga's. Ava knelt down beside him. Kaito? Her death saved the lives of Admiral Grey? You know... Sorry, Ava, but that's a very bad start of your try to, you know, get his feelings a bit lifted. Because Admiral piece of crap isn't a good example of saved life. Really, I couldn't care less about his life as well as dozen other Alliance officials, and even that pales in comparison to the billions that she saved by preventing an all-out war between the Alliance and Pact. I couldn't imagine a better hero's death than that. In the end, I think she would be proud. She will always be remembered as the savior of the galaxy. No, the real reason why she died wasn't that. It was because I never returned her feelings. Indeed, he was haunted by the guilt of having had ignored Asaga's affections to the very moment of her death. It was truth which only Shields knew. Asaga had not died a hero's death, meaning to sacrifice her life for the galaxy. She had died in sorrow, her mind torn apart by her awakening and her heart broken from her unrequited love. But Shields would never tell anyone else the truth. Instead, he would take it to his grave, so that Asaga would forever live on, larger than life, as a mythic war hero. That was the only thing he could do for her now. He made his decision. He would keep marching forward. That would be his punishment for sending 2 of his pilots to their deaths. One. No matter what, we'll keep living. Regrets are here to make us stronger. In the end, we can't redo our past. He stood and saluted to Asaga's grave. Ava joined in with a crisp salute of her own. Shields faced Ava. The Sunrider sets port tomorrow at 8 hours basically. Commands received reports from the Alliance that entire colonies have begun to vanish near the Mnemosyne Abyss. We are to join the Alliance task group and investigate. Let's move out. Sir, I once again look forward to being your XO on this new voyage. Shields left the graveyard with Ava behind him. His mission was not yet over. With that, Captain Kaito Shields and Commander Ava Crescentia returned to space. Maiden's suicide. Well, you managed to prevent the massacre, but both Asaka and Shigar ended up dead. It doesn't look like you managed to score with your childhood friend either. Too bad, Captain! It's not a childhood friend, guy. God damn it! How many times do I have to explain this? They were in academy together, which I believe states as high school. Or maybe even it was after... No, it wasn't after high school. That must have been a high school. And you know... Yeah, I don't want to explain this again. Whatever. If you're feeling too lonely, I could shell more than make up for your kudere, so... That is, if you can find my ending... I will. At some point I will. Don't worry. All this happened because you couldn't convince the other Kaito that Shigara was a prototype. Try again this time. Confront the other cartridges with the hollow you got from sickbay. I know that. I did that before! Alright, Claude. Your help was really of great help. If I can say it this way. But that's not really important. Alright. Let's end this here. Let's have a look first. Again, over here. Right now we have 2 endings completed. So, alright, so the happy end is golden. Or maybe, no, it's golden, let's say it's golden. And the normal ending will be silver. 11%. Alright, 16 endings to go. We'll see what the other endings will bring, so... For now, hope you enjoyed this. And see you tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I still don't know how I will upload this. So basically, see you in the next episode. Let's keep it that way, right? Yep. See you then. Bye bye.